Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. I'll take you to Obstra. So today we are going to do one simulation on 1 is to 1 is to 2 ratio spread. Okay, this time I'm not going to show you the graph, the analysis, or how the market behaved during this week. Right, I've taken this example. 6th Jan is the start date and 13th Jan is the expiry date. So I know the view, but I'll not show you the view because in case if you end up seeing the view, so we all will be like biased. So let's take an view of the market, saying that the market would be like, see, we deployed the ratio spread of 1 is to 1 is to 2 in case if we have the view of sideways to mild bullish. Okay, it should not be super bullish. So my view is uh, market will be sideways to mild bullish. Okay, so you know, right, the logic of deploying the ratio spread. So market stands at 37,000, right, 37,700. Okay, I'll take you to the option then. 37,700. Okay, this is, so what I'll do whenever I go for debit spread. See, initially what is ratio spread? First we have to deploy the debit spread, and then to eliminate all the loss on the downside we have to take one more, we have to sell one more call. Okay, so 37,700 is where the market stands. So I'll go like 5 strikes, because I've already made a video on debit spread, how to select the strike or premium. So I'll go 5 strikes, 1 2 3 4 5, so which is 210. Okay, I'll just buy this leg at one quantity. I'll buy this. All right. Okay, this I bought. So what I'll sell almost half of the premium. 1 2 3 4 5. So I'll sell this. This is almost half of the premium. I'll sell one. Okay, this is my typical debit spread. I think I have too many videos on the debit spread. I'm not going to discuss about the strike leg. So this is my debit spread. Okay, one call bought and one call sold. So my loss on the downside is 2,700. Okay, 2,700. So let me take the calculator. All right, 2,700 divided by 25 bank nifty lot. Okay, 108. So I have to sell one more call of worth 108 to minimize all this loss. Okay, let me go to option chain. 108, what was my sold leg position? 38,700. All right, 38,700, we sold this. Now we have to cover 108. One, see, if say I can go for this, I can sell this, but this will be like very aggressive. So what I'll go for half of this thing. 1 2 3 4 5 51, right? Either I'll sell this one or I'll sell, but this time just I wanted to cover 108 points. So what I'll do, I'll sell two quantities of this leg. Okay, just to get those 108 points. Okay, the moment I add this, you know, this will become your ratio spread. Okay, 1 is to, see, 1 is to 1 is to 2. Now your loss on the downside is almost minimal, that is like point minus 65, right? You have the potential of 12,435. Okay, this is the ratio spread. 1 is to 1 is to 2. Okay, on the top side. So whenever the market goes down, your loss is mitigated, right? You have the potential of 12,000. Okay, this is the ratio spread. So let me take you to the next day. You just have a check on 12. This is your maximum profit. I'll go to next day. Okay, I have a profit of 411. So I think I can just take a risk. I can go to next day. Okay, I have a profit of 1,800. I can do the adjustment here, but I'll let you know, friends, when to do the adjustments. See, we do basically the adjustments when the price comes to close of our first sell position. The first sell position is 38,700. Though we have a profit of 1,800, we can still go ahead and do the adjustments, but at least we have time, because we are on 10th of Jan and we have like 3 days for the expiry, because this is 13th Jan expiry. Okay, so now I'll go 30 minutes. We are at almost 3:20 on the 10th Jan. I'll go 30 minutes, right? We are on the next day, 11th Jan. It's still, the price is, see, if you look at the price, it's 38,200, but our first sold position is 38,700. Let me take you to 30 minutes. Okay, see, this is still, this has not reached our first sold position. 30, which one is that? 38,700. Okay, 11:35, 12. Okay, so we are almost there, but it has not, the price has not yet reached to the sold strike. Okay, okay. If I zoom the charts, if still market has to come here at the first sold position, still we have time. So now see, if I zoom the payoff graph, it's almost 3.5. So I cannot take the risk. See, now looking at the profit, I have the 4,000 profit, right? It's easy to simulate by, but just take a view of the real time trade. So let's say this is your real time trade and you are at a profit of 4,000. You are on 11th Jan at close of the day. You have 2 more days, right? So you might have the feeling saying that in this volatile market, what if market comes 1%? Check the red color box. If market makes a move of 1% tomorrow, gap down, you will end up into, like, your profit will go into, like, 4,000 will convert it to 2,900, right? As and when the market keeps going down, your loss will be like increasing. And what if market makes a big gap up of, see, until here a blue line will support. What if the market makes a move of like 2%? So you will be in loss of 2,871. Look at the blue color box, t plus 0, right? Don't look at the green box. Green box is for the expiry, right? So we need to lock this profit, right? Market can go gap down, market can also have a gap up, or else market can stay where it is, right, at the static position. But right, booking the profit is very important, because we are doing a debit spread. We should act as a option buyer, right? What adjustments I'll be doing? Okay, so we are at 3 rock, right? I'll go to the profit and loss. We have these two sold positions, right? So what I'll try to do is, like, I'll exit one from this trade. I'll make it 1:1:1. See, I'll show you. Okay, so what I'll do, I will exit 39,200, right? I'll go to option chain, 39,200. I will buy one. Okay, 39,200. See what will happen if I buy 139,200. See, buying, see, this is Opstra, friends. I am buying because whenever we sell any positions, we buy it, right? In return, we buy it. So I'm just trying to simulate buy. I'm not buying an extra call here. I'm just trying to square off one of the two quantity sell. Okay, I'm just trying to buy only one. See, when I buy, look at the payoff graph. Okay, see now, 39,200, I bought it. Okay, so let's do one thing, friend. Let's do one thing. I'll just delete this thing. Okay, we will just try to sell, buy both the positions. Okay, let me see, 51.85, right? I'll go here. I'll buy it for 51.85, right? I'm actually squaring off both these legs, because we have taken two. So see, when I do this, check the payoff graph. Now, though you have the profit of 4,000, around 4,000, but now your loss has increased on the downside. Initially it was zero, but the moment we have done this adjustment, see, I'll show you the other adjustments. Even we can do the adjustments in terms of squaring of only one leg. But my intention of making this video is, right, I will convert 1:1:2, right? I want to show you one adjustment. So I've squared off this entire two legs. So when I've done this adjustment, look at the loss on the downside. Now you might be in dilemma, right? The earlier trade was good. See, whenever we have this profit, right, we should block this profit. The other adjustment what we do is, like, initially I've squared off these two legs. So now I'll go to my profit and loss, right? I'll check what, see, I have the profit of 5,375, right? I will book this profit, meaning I'll book this entire leg at 425. Okay, what I'm doing is, like, 425. I'm booking my buy leg. This is something like I'm just booking this entire profit, right? Now what I will do, see, there is a gap of, see, if you look at the spread, 38,700 minus 38,200, so we have a 500 gap. To make it back to the debit spread, I've squared of this leg, 38,200. I'll take 38,500, one more buy. Okay, I'll go to 38,500. See what happens, right? I'm just going OTM 38,500 with single lot. All right. See, the moment I do this, we have right? We have logged the profit. We made our trade green from put side as well as your upside. All right. Generally, it takes 25,000 to deploy the debit spread, right? Th- This is almost like 1,600 profit. Minimum profit you will get, maximum profit is 6,000, almost like 6,598. So this is something like you will get like 6 to 7% minimum, with a scope of 20 to 25% on the upside, right? So if you still have a concern saying that okay, market might fall down, so we will end up uh, not getting this entire trade, so you can do one thing. Rather than buying this thing, I'll just we bought 38,500, I'll delete this leg, I'll go for 38,600. See, this all depends on your risk appetite. If you want more profit on the downside, I will sell 38,600. See what will happen the moment we buy the 38,600, right? Check the profit. You have 2,690, right, on the downside, and on the upside you have 5,190. 2,690 on a capital of 25,000 is almost uh, how much? 10%, right? More than 10%, and here you have like 22%, right? So you have logged the profit. All right. So let me these are the two adjustments. So if you want more profit on the downside, so you have to just keep moving out of the money, but ensure that you are not crossing 38,700, because you have a sold position as 38,700. You can go till 38,600. See, if you do 38,600, your profit will be locked. Let me show you 38,000. If what will happen if you go for 38,700? Okay, I'll delete this. 38,700. Okay, I'm buying this. Check your payoff. That's it. I mean, this doesn't make any sense, right? Because we do not have this scope. So that's the reason I went until 38,600. I'll delete this. I'll again buy 38,600. 38,600. Okay, I'm buying the leg. I'm just, so if you look at my trade, this is as good as a debit split. This is your buy position, this is your sell position. So we have converted the ratio spread of 1 is to 1 is to 2 to now to typical debit spread. This is the beauty of doing all the adjustments. You can convert your debit spread to ratio spread, you can convert your ratio spread to debit spread. So this is the flexibility you have with the vertical spread. So let's see what happens, right? I'll just take you to the next day. Okay, hope it doesn't stuck. So you have a profit of 4,200, right? You are almost close of the day on Jan 12. There is only one day to expiry, 13th is expiry. You can book this profit. I mean, if I'm there, I'll just book this profit. This is almost like on a capital of 25,000. This would be like somewhere 15 to 18% in a week of time. But let's see what happens even if you go for till the expiry, because anyways we have locked the profit, right? Minimum we'll get like 10 to 12% of the profit, but now you have at least, right, you have like 17 to 18% of the profit. So let me take you to the next day. All right, see, your profit has reduced because the market came down the next day. We are almost at the end of the market. So this is what happens with your profit, but still we are at 10 to 15% of the profit on a capital of 25,000. So friends, this is what I wanted to convey you. So basically, whenever you go for ratio spread or debit spread, please do not go for the maximum profit. When we started this trade, the maximum profit was showing more. So in case if you target for the maximum profit, you'll not end up getting into profit, because we end up doing all the messy things in terms of doing the wrong adjustments. So you should do the adjustments in such a way that you have to lock your profit. So with the 4,000 profit, what we have done, we have locked the profit of minimum of 2,792 with a maximum of almost like 5,200. Okay, market has fallen down on the expiry date, but what even if it made a like 0.5%, if it, see, this basically ended at almost, if you look at the 38,600. So where was our sold position? See, almost like 100 points. Even if you had a point 100 points up, right, we would have ended up getting almost 5200 and 5200 on a capital of 25,000. You calculate the percentages, right? When bank will give us like 4 percentage or 5 percentage in a year, but we are talking about the weekly trades over here. So this is the beauty of debit splits. So we have converted the 1 is to 1 is to 2 to back to debit split. In the next video, I'm just going to make a series of videos on the ratio split, how to deploy 1 is to 1 is to 1, and how to log the what do we say, the profit. So let me take you back to the original trade. So what if I have not done any adjustments? Okay, I'll delete this leg. All right, I will make it to 0. I don't even know the market view, right? And again I'll make this to 0. Okay, this would have been our original trade. We would have been in with a profit of 6,812, right? It looks very nice, saying that unnecessary we have done the adjustments. But what if the market went down, right? If market ended somewhere here, you would have ended up into minus 65 loss, right? It see, this is what happens, right? I mean, you cannot bear the MTM losses, right? Though it says that we would have been in good profit without doing the adjustments, but can you hold the trade with the MTM losses, right? We cannot just deploy the trade and just keep it until the expiry, right? So we have to start doing the adjustments. So maybe 1% down, you would have ended up into minus 65 loss, but now you made almost like 2,700 to 3,000 of loss with doing the adjustment. That's what I tell. Do not focus on this capital, do not, sorry, on this maximum profit, right? Mitigate your loss. We have to mitigate your loss because we have deployed the debit, we have deployed the 1 is to 1 is to 2 with a view of sideways to mild bullish, right? Though we got 3,000 of profit from the original profit of 12,000, but we ended up into green. In case if the market made 1% down, see check, not even 1%, 0.72%, look at the green. If market made like 0.72% downside, you would have been in 6 minus 65 loss. All right, friends. So I'll make a series of videos on ratio spreads, debit spread. You can always revisit my YouTube channel, so you'll find a separate playlist with adjustments. In case if you're new to debit spread, you can always go back to my playlist wherein I have a playlist with all the debit spread logic. It's a series on the debit spread, right? So as and when I come across any good adjustments, I'll be like sharing with you guys, right? Thank you guys, thank you for watching my video. Please try to share the videos with your friends, because I need some motivation, right? It actually requires some effort. So if I have some equal amount of motivation, I'll come up with many more adjustment videos. All right, thank you.